Man United transfer news live. Kabi Menu future, Sen Lammens update, Anthony latest hello and welcome to the Manchester Radar live Manchester United coverage on Monday, August 26th. With just 7 days of the transfer window remaining, United know they will have to act quickly to get any deals tied up, and it looks as if their next summer signing is on the way. Royal Antwerp goalkeeper Sen Lammens is set to make the move to Old Trafford, having missed the Belgian side's match against Mechelen on Sunday. Lammens is expected to seal a £17 million transfer to United. That move is expected to place further doubt on the futures of Andre Onana and Altay Baynder. Ruben Amorim again chose Baynder as his starting goalkeeper for the 1-1 draw at Fulham at the weekend. United were also linked with Gianluigi Donnarumma, but the Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper looks to be headed to Manchester City. Meanwhile, United captain Bruno Fernandes continues to draw interest from Saudi Arabia, while Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, Jadon Sancho and Rasmus Højlund could all leave the club within the next 7 days. More on Højlund. Napoli are confident to get a deal done for Manchester United forward Rasmus Højlund very soon, as talks are at final stages. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Serie A side are finalizing a loan move which includes a £38.8 million obligation to buy. Højlund's contract, once the deal becomes permanent, is set to run until 2030, though he is still waiting on exit terms from United. Next 4 United transfers. Manchester United officially have 1 week remaining to finalize any transfers they intend to before the deadline. That goes for incomings as well as outgoings. Ruben Amorim has been successful in bolstering the area of the squad he felt required it most, the attack. Following his appointment midway through last season, the United manager only witnessed 30 Premier League goals scored by his group in the 25 matches he oversaw. Therefore, they have put down £207.5 million on the attacking trio of Benjamin Sesko, £74 million, Brian Bumo, £71 million, and Mateus Cunha, £62.5 million. The immediate focus may have shifted towards moving on those who will not have a place in the project: Rasmus Højlund, Alejandro Garnacho, Jadon Sancho, Antony and Tyrell Malacia. But if completed with enough time remaining, then further incomings are not out of the realms of possibility. The Red Devils have made their interest known in Brighton midfielder Carlos Baleba this summer. The 21-year-old moved to England in 2023 and has since made 79 appearances for the Seagulls. During that time his career has progressed, becoming a regular starter for the club and a fully fledged Cameroon international alongside Brian Bumo and Onana. However, United's rivals have slapped a £100 million evaluation on their player in a show of resistance. Whilst nothing can be ruled out when the window remains open, a deal looks highly unlikely this year. In terms of midfield, Brighton and Hove Albion's Carlos Baleba would be the dream addition. Of course, his £100 million plus price tag will make any deal extremely unlikely this summer. But sales would boost United's PSR, profit and sustainability rules, position and raise the remote possibility that he could arrive at Old Trafford by next month. That would almost certainly have to rely on what happens to the club's want-away stars and Rasmus Højlund, who has no place under Amorim after Benjamin Sesko's arrival. So far, only Marcus Rashford's loan exit has taken place, and even though his wages will save United around £12 million, it's not enough. It has been claimed last week that talks are advancing over a deal that will see Alejandro Garnacho join Chelsea. United are said to want £50 million for their academy graduate, a fee which would represent a huge PSR boost. The player's homegrown status would mean any sale would be pure profit, allowing the club more wriggle room to bring new players in. Jadon Sancho, Antony and Tyrell Malacia are the other 3 players who will be keen to facilitate a move away from M16 this summer. Clubs from Italy have been linked with Sancho, and a sale would be a welcome relief for everyone after his miserable time in Manchester since joining from Borussia Dortmund in 2021. Antony, meanwhile, could be on his way back to Real Betis after a successful loan spell in La Liga last term. His move back to Spain is likely to represent a significant loss on the £82 million United paid for him in 2022, and yet he has no future at Old Trafford. As for Malacia, injuries and form have put an end to his time at United for some time. Fortunately for the Reds, they only paid a more modest £14.7 million to sign him 3 years ago, but they will still make a loss on a player who has barely featured since his debut campaign at Old Trafford 3 seasons ago.